All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. This is week 4, and tonight I'm going to be bringing you Phoenix Rising Zircon at 5 and 4 versus Caffeinated Knights at 3 and 5. Should be an exciting match from the Nexus division. So really looking forward to seeing what we're going to have in store for us tonight. Let's make sure. So see how the lobby's getting built. Okay, so let us proceed into the map band. So I'll be back right after a couple of quick videos. All right, so as we can see, Caffeinated One Knights won the toss, so they chose first pick. So for Phoenix Rising Zircon, they banned Braxis, Outpost, and Dragonshire, and Caffeinated Knights banned Infernal Shrines and Garden of Terror, and Phoenix Rising Zircon, I may just refer to as PRZ, is taking us to Alterac Pass. So I want to welcome everybody to the stream. Let me let them know that I'm ready and we can get into this. All right, so like I said, it should be a fun, exciting matchup in the Nexus division. Hope everybody's doing well, keeping themselves safe in this time of safety. Just waiting for everybody to get in. Oh, Burkhill, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hey, Ryuko, this is Nexus Division. So this is a division just below Storm, I believe. Let me confirm. So yes, yeah, there's Storm, Heroic, then Nexus. Alright, let's see how my teams are doing. Hey, Psycho, how you doing tonight? Alright, just waiting on the teams. Just waiting on a person to get into it. I really like Alterac Pass. It's a really good map. I like how it can be very entertaining, and a lot of the teams usually don't go for that first objective until 7, if not 10. So I mean, there can be a lot of different ways of playing this. This should be pretty exciting. Oh. Again, just waiting a minute or two. All right, sorry about those sneezes. 'Tis winter in Canada, after all. I hope my volume isn't too loud. So if my volume or the game volume is exceedingly loud. Thank you, Burkle. Appreciate it. But when we get into the game, if the game sound is too quiet, or I'm too quiet, or too loud, just let me know, and I can adjust it accordingly. Alright, we're just waiting for one person to get back, and we can get this underway. My apologies for the later start. Teams were doing team stuff, so... Maybe just until we get into the game, I think I'm just going to play some quiet music. Alright, and it looks like we are getting into our draft right away. Here we go. Let's bring it up for everybody. Yeah, I really appreciate the love and support from everybody. By the way, there's my ugly face. You haven't had the chance to see it yet. Alright. Let me close my chat window. Alright, so Alterac Pass, picked by Phoenix Rising Zircon. Let's see what they want to go for. There's so many different ways you can play this map. Hey, Drapes. Good luck with your cast tonight, buddy. I know you'll be starting right away. Like I said, I'll try and pop over when I'm done. Alright, so we have 9 seconds on the first. And it is a Hogger ban. I can see it. Hogger can get a lot of work done if you leave him to his shenanigans. Hey, Random. How you doing, my friend? And it's a Cassia band. Definitely not surprised with her. She's pretty strong right now. I wonder if we're going to see a Sonya ban or a first pick Sonya. Oh, this is my cat, Magoo. Here, Magoo, say hi to all the friends out there. He's a big boy. No, I don't need you on my... I can't. Not tonight, buddy. There we go. Alright, so we have an Anna ban. Are we going to get a Sonya ban? No, Falstead. Taking away the global. I can respect that. Alright, so the infamous first pick is going to be Sonya. That does not surprise me whatsoever. I want to say hello to everybody who just joined the stream. If you're new to my stream, please leave a follow. Doesn't cost you anything, right? And it helps my channel out a lot. I appreciate it, as I appreciate you. And if you choose not to, that's fine, right? I'm here for your entertainment, pleasure. So, after Sonya, we get a Chromie Stukov pick. I like both of them. I definitely can't say anything negative about Chromie Stukov. Lots of poke. And Diablo picked up with a Rainer. I wonder, Exterminator Rainer, he not a lot of camp value, but he can definitely get push value. Don't really see any ace in the hole super value yet. Alright, so PRZ is doing their final ban, and that's a Junkrat. And let's see what Caffeinated Knights choose to ban last. I apologize for not casting in the last few days. I've just been sick and dealing with some real life stuff. So, and we have a Tychus ban. Ooh, could we see the Deathwing possibility? Deathwing's pretty strong on this map. Alright. Let's get into the 3-4 picks for Phoenix Rising Zircon. They have their healer, so they're going Hanzo and ETC. And I can give claims for both Mosh Pit and Stage Dive on the ETC. I mean, both can get value here. Especially if ETC is to go Echo Pedal or something. You know, he can go to a lane and just start clearing it. Alright, the 4-5 picks for Caffeinated Knights to round off their roster. Hey, dropping babies. Nice to see you, buddy. For those who aren't in the know, Dropping Babies is one of the founders and leadership members for the Phoenix Rising organization. We respect what he does and what he brings greatly. He's also one heck of a great healer. Oh, the Leo. I like the Leo. That'll be the off lane against Sonya. Alright. So, let's get you into the game. Let's see. Now that you know the draft, what are in the audience? Who do you feel won the draft? Let's get into the game. Oh, it's always my pleasure. Okay, I'm quickly going to call out for Phoenix Rising Zircon. We have Storm on Chromie, Psycho on Hanzo, Legacy on the ETC, Mirari on Stukov, and Golden on Leoric. And for Caffeinated Knights, we have Harborum on Deckard, Osmanthus on Diablo, Arc on Sonya, Grey Color on Li Ming, and Love Dart on the Rainer. Like the names, not too complicated. Thought I was going to have an issue with Osmanthus, but I think I pulled it off well. Let's go out there. Let's see some level 1 talents. Aw, thanks, Zero. Appreciate it, buddy. I like both teams' comps. I think execution relies more on Zircon, with the Knights having a more orthodox standard comp. However, you know, at this division, I mean, I can totally see everybody playing what they want. So we have Scatter Arrow, or Simple Geometry, for the Hanzo, and we have Block Party. Yeah, I guess other than Li Ming, not a lot of magic damage. Leo's going right top right away. Sonya's on their way. The infamous minion chase. Okay, I'll take away towels. Let me see. I'll go over quickly. Time Walker's Pursuit, as everybody's rotating down. And again, Simple Geometry, Block Party, Reactive Ballista Spores, and Osmond Renewal. And for Deckard, we have Sapphire. Oh, let's go back to mid. We have Sapphire, we have Soul Shield, Furious Blow, so probably Seismic Slam, Ether Walker, and Exterminator. No real surprise there. Both teams on their camp. Zircon a little behind Caffeinated Knights, who will get there first, but I don't think that's going to really be a big issue. They seem to be doing fine on theirs. And it will give them a little bit of counter pressure for when the teams meet, or the camps meet in the middle. How are the volume levels? Can you guys hear the game okay? And my volume isn't too loud or what? Yeah, a little behind, but I don't think it matters to them much. Their camp will be able to push this down. Now they'll be able to get some more, a little bit of pressure put on. Stun goes out by deck. So Li Ming's going against the Leoric up here. I'm surprised by that. I wonder if they want Sonya in the 4-man or just working on soap. No, stall for trying to deny some experience.
Our scouts report that the Horde's keeping some of our soldiers prisoner. Get ready to free them.
Alright, Legacy just staying close, looking to get the soak. 13 minutes till the objective. Let's see how the teams want to play it. Do they want to go for that really early prisoners to get their Storm champions pushing in their favor? And looks like that is what Osmanthus wants to try and do. And it looks like Zircon is trying to get their soak. Again, great camp timings for Caffeinated Knights. I mean, they're back on their camp like lickety split. And Zircon retaliates with theirs. And Storm is able to create some pressure. Sonya's up in the top lane now, trying to get closer to that 7 for both teams. Sonya's in a great spot right now. Little tweaks to her Seismic Slam build has definitely put her in the forefront of a lot of the bruisers. Alright, so we have ETC against Li Ming in the top, Leoric and Sonya ETC and Li Ming in the bottom, Leoric and Sonya in top. Oh, and again, Golden just bullying Arc away. Let's go to the bottom, do this. Getting their globes. Both teams are going to hit level 8. Oh, we have a crash on the Legacy. Oh, and a beautiful power slide to get away. No first blood yet. Stall goes out. First channel is happening. Both teams at level 8. Legacy stalling a bit. They do get the counter channel to stop the timers. Right away, back on camps for both teams. I really respect that. So we're trying to get in there to get those globes. Doesn't want to get too close to Diablo though. Arc coming down. So camps are pretty much taken at the same time. Both teams shooting for 10s before they do objective pressure by the looks of it. Which I can totally understand. Alright, and it looks like we have a push in on Caffeinated Knights, so they do get the counter channeling. It's all about 10s at this moment. 10s do come online for Caffeinated Knights first. Time stop buys time for Legacy to get out of there. They do stop the channel at 7.1 seconds. 10s are online for both teams now. After this, when this objective is taken, I'll go over the level 10s. By the looks of it, we have an Entomb. Stay a while. Apocalypse goes out. Oh, First Blood. Stukov goes down. We do have the mosh pit. We have the massive shout. We have the Dragon's Arrow. Leoric goes down. Slowing sands for Chromie. They didn't get the channel though. And with 2 dead, I think they're just going to give this up. Alright, and alright, just gonna go to mid while I do this. And for Caffeinated Knights Heroics, we have Stay a While and Listen, APOC as we've seen, we have Leap, we have Wave of Force, and Hyperion. Oh, did Sonya get trapped out up top? No, she did do quite a bit of work though. Or Li Ming did a bit of work. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, meeting in the middle. Oh, hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, hit the wrong button. Alright, so it looks like they are going to focus mid, get that down. Legacy's trying to clear bot, taking care of the minions. Sonya's gonna have this top one down. Mid is clear, but it looks like they're trying to keep them here from being able to expand out. Entomb misses, but it does kind of put the 5-man back. Looks like there's trying to gank down. Take that bottom fort. Oh, looks like they're setting up for a gank. Do they have ETC trapped? No, it looks like he's coming in. It looks like they have... Oh, Hanzo goes out. Nice mosh pit, though. And they counter Diablo, so he loses his soul, so he'll be right back. So, however, about a quarter level behind, so 13s do come on. That's 3-1 now, in favor of Caffeinated. And it looks like they are going boss. Very cheeky call. That was a really nice God Mosh. I have to give him. It was a shame that Hanzo was down at the time, or the follow-up could have been severe. Oh, they catch ETC with a stay a while. Oh, Raynor takes credit, but it was the leap. Hanzo goes down again. So we're getting camp pressure definitely in mid for Phoenix Rising Zircon. However, they are getting, Caffeinated Knights is getting a whop load of pushing power right now. I mean, this giant isn't super strong at 10 minutes, but strong enough. They do clear the boss. And it looks like they're going for a gank onto Golden. However, they get dissuaded from that. So, really nicely done by Leo by buying enough time for his team to get up there and support him. Lots of potions going up by Deckard, setting up for the next objective. That encore for ETC getting Mosh Pit value. Reset right away. Five 200 kills. I mean, they're doing a really good job, PRZ is, of keeping this mid lane fort still up. However, 16's being reached by Caffeinated Knights. There's not a lot they can do to contest. So it looks like they're going to focus on getting their camp to be help push against the mid. And they do have 20 odd seconds. So there's lots of time. So that camp taken. But they are trailing about a level and a quarter. And they are taking top boss with just Sonya at the point. I think they kind of sniffed it out, but too late. Mosh pit. Oh, a nice cleanse. Nice cleanse followed by... Oh, what a... Stay a while. Oh my. It just choked Stukov completely out. Oh, they do manage to get the kill on the Chromie though. And this is level 17 to 15. 2 down on the side of PRD. Hanzo's back up. But they do not have their healer. So it looks like mid is stalled again. Top keep is down. The advantage though is with the 2 keeps. I don't even think boss at 13 minutes is going to be able to take the core down or the general. So they're trying to clean up into the bottom lane. Sonya's taking that mid fort finally. The big stay a while again. Oh, and they get the kill onto Diablo. And since he didn't have his souls, this is a full death. So a good clear up. They still have 2 keeps, so they have 2 armor plates for their general. And it looks like they are going to push the issue. Now, is it a camp call or... Oh, just Dragon's Arrow and Golden, just a second, half a second if that. Alright, so they're going to clear that up, take their camp. I like the rotations as 5, and they are setting up to go right to boss again. Wow, such constant pressure put on by Caffeinated Knights. They are playing this map, or pretty much to the best way it can be played. They're setting up. This time they're ready for it. Mosh pit was saved. Mosh pit's used. They get Leo. They get ETC. Oh, a 5-man team wipe. And boss. Oh, that is not looking good. Not with 40 seconds. I think this is a call to court. They might lose this keep, but I think they may spawn in before that boss gets there, so they may have a chance of defending. I mean, but 20s are online. Alright, people are starting to spawn now. However, this boss is about half health, and the general is about a quarter. It looks like they're coming in for it. And that is GG for Caffeinated Knights. Wow, well played. I mean, it was so close in the beginning, they just got a level advantage and they stayed with it. Alright, so let me update my... That was there. Alright, so let's look at the game summary. Nothing really stands out to me. I think the damage was there. It was a very quick game of 16 minutes. I think my MVPs, I would have to give to Golden for Zircon, and I honestly have to give it to the Deckard, Harborum. Those stay-a-whiles were just so on point. So, yes, let's get to the up-to-date with the map status. All right. So that was an interesting match for sure. I want to thank everybody for viewing. Two great teams in action tonight. You know, part of the Nexus division of the Nexus Gaming series. Yeah, it seemed to not fully work from it. I'd almost have to agree with you, Zero, there. Right? It's like they didn't have enough of the damage. I would agree with you there. You know, one or the other is strong. All right. I'm just looking. No update yet. While we have a second, I'm just going to throw a quick promo for Phoenix Rising. 1 second. All right. That's my time killer. So let me ask while I have all the audience, was my volume and the game volume, neither was too loud or too overpowering of the other? Still waiting for my map. I mean, that was a really fun game to watch played by the Caffeinated Knights. I mean, once they got to the point of their level 10s first, they just owned the map. All right. Just waiting to see my map as those guys decide. So again, I want to welcome everybody. I hope you're all staying safe during this time of needing to stay safe. Yeah, I thought it was a great game by both teams, actually. The advantage, you know, in the end, one team has to win, and Caffeinated just played, honestly, like the better macro and micro calls, I think. Turn my volume down just a little. I don't want to blow you guys' eardrums out. And also, you know, if you enjoyed the match, you know, I do cast a lot of NGS and such. I have another cast tomorrow night, which just let me confirm. I know it's Phoenix Rising Sapphire, and they are going against... Oh... where are they? I'm sure I have. Let me do this the easy way. Oh, right. I have the Baddest Dudes versus Phoenix Rising Sapphire tomorrow. All right, so give me 1 second and I will update our map. All right. So by the looks of it, we are going to Volskaya Foundry. And that was picked by Caffeinated Knights, who are up 1-0 currently. Alright, just letting you know that I'm ready. Where do I want to be? There I want to be. Oh. Wait. 1 second. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. Okay. So again, I want to thank everyone for staying tuned. Got to a little bit of a late start. Teams were still trying to get themselves organized, which is fine. Like I say, we are going to Volskaya. I personally like the map. I really do. I wish the Triglav was a bit stronger in the early levels, but you don't always get what you want. All right, so we're getting this thing rolling right away, hopefully. It's like we're just waiting on a member of Phoenix Rising Zircon. I'll get rid of that right back into the match. And again, if anybody's new to the stream, I do stream quite often. I try to keep my schedule up to date. And please leave a follow. Doesn't cost you anything and helps me out immensely. All right, let's get into the draft, shall we? Oh, I gotta close my channel. Okay. Looks like we're kicking this off. So, like I said, Caffeinated Knights picked Volskaya, giving first pick over to Phoenix Rising. So this should be an exciting match to see. And again, for those who are new, here's my ugly mug, right? My Canadian winter needed beard. Yeah, this isn't a. That isn't a stain. That's just gray. But again, I want to welcome you all. Right, first game was exciting as heck. I really liked it. So they're taking the Li Ming out. Right, no more disintegrate shenanigans. I can 100% agree with it. And they are taking Hogger away again. Oh, sorry. All right. Again, they're banning the Falstead. So, I mean, I think that's a smart ban. And a banned right away. So first pick, the Phoenix Rising Zircon. Oh, thanks, Zero. Okay.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Thank you very much for the tip, Zero. I appreciate that. And we do have a Sylvanas pick. Really strong on this map. Either with a Triglav or without. So we've got the 1 and 2. It's Cassia Sonya. Oof. Caffeinated just playing to win tonight. And it would, if they were able to get a domination, that 3 points would definitely move them up in standings. So I wish them the best. So we have Tychus and Diablo. I'm just going to put a black window over that. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, 1 second left. So who is being banned? Oh, Stukov is the ban. Trying to take Mirari out of their comfort zone. At this division, though, I don't think that would really be possible. Although, like I say, Stukov is a really strong healer. And if you don't want it, it's definitely worthwhile ban. Definitely focusing the healer, though. Yeah, I agree, Zero. I like the 1, 2, 3 so far. So the final ban is they're taking Chromie out of it. Like, we're not going to use it. Neither are you. I can respect that a lot. So here we have 3-4 for the Caffeinated Knights. Oh, I'm excited. So what do you think? They're going to take their tank healer here? Not to show their final pick? Oh, and they're using Ariel. Wow. Oh, Cassia can be a great conductor. Or as can Sonya. Unless they're going to go like with Avala. Alright, the 4 or 5 picks for Phoenix Rising Zircon. And it is going to be, letting the countdown timer wear out, Gazlo with a Deckard. Oh my. Oh, and an Uther. So we're going to be double support. Wow, I don't know who to give this draft to. I mean, they hid the Uther till the very end, which was really a great thing to do. I don't know. I mean, all right, let's get into the game, shall we? So, let's see. Who do you guys feel won the draft? Alright, while I introduce them. We have Storm playing Sylvanas, Mirari on Deckard, Golden on the Gazlo, Psycho on Tychus, Legacy on Diablo. And for Caffeinated, for their victory, Osmothus on Joanna, Harborum on Uther, Greycolor on Ariel, Love Dart on Cassia, and Arc on Sonya. So they'll be playing, definitely want their...
Commence combat preparations.
If they can pull off this victory for Caffeinated, that would be a really well-deserved domination. And put them definitely up near the top with that 3 points for domination. But I do like Phoenix Rising Zircon's draft. I think it's pretty solid all around. And
10 seconds.
I mean, I think I have to even give level 10s.
3, 2,
Divine Storm, Bleed, Ball Lightning. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Grav Bomb, Stay a While, Apocalypse. That's a lot of killing. Alright, while they're doing this, let me quickly go over level 1s. Might of the Banshee Queen, Sapphire, Big Game Hunter for Gaz, Quarterback, Feast on Fear for the Diablo, Silver and Caffeinated, we have Silver Touch for Uther, Searing Light, Thunderstroke, Furious Blow, so Seismic Slam again, and Hold Your Ground. Alright, let me get our cameras up to here. They are trying to slow, but we're unable. They did get all the experience. I know it seems like they're ahead in experience, but that'll catch up once the teams get. Psycho's in the mid, so clearing that out, keeping double pressure. Gaz is clearing bottom. Sylvanas is already on her camp. Let me see if I can get both in. Yes, I can. So the Caffeinated Knights will have theirs with the help of the Ariel and the Sonya, but Golden is going to come up to help. And looks like they're going to try and do a crash down. Nope, they did get the machine gun. I want to give the draft to Phoenix Rising Zircon. Well, I hope they win. Not because they're Phoenix Rising. I'd love to have this go to a game 3. I think both teams would deserve that. I'd love to get a game 3 out of this. Alright, so clearing away mid. Airplane camp set loose by Caffeinated Knights. Sylvanas is on hers. Quickly just going to check the bottom. Golden seeming to have his way at the moment. Globes and potions for days. Alright, let's just check out some level 4 talents. So we've got the Mercenary Queen, we've got Potion of Shielding, that's nice. Hyper Focus Coils, the bigger they are. And Light Bleach, so it looks like an auto attack. Diablo. Nope. So they were trying to go on the Healing Beacon, decided not to. So we have Holy Shock, Repeated Offense, Inner Light, Shattered Ground, and Sins Exposed. Right away, Phoenix Rising PRZ, trying to get the channel started in their favor. Gaz is still clearing. Nice condemned by Joanna. Stun. Oh, Diablo. Body blocked. Ariel gets credit for the kill, but the follow-up. Cool. Tiger Slay and Sylvanas Slay, a little bit of a hurt. What a tricky play by Gazlo to drop that point there just so it would end up on there. Sneaky, sneaky plays. So First Blood does go over to Caffeinated Knights. So right away they're coming out with a bang again. Still not much of a level lead, just a fraction. And they are taking the point over. And it looks like they're going to send some people for turrets. Gaz is up at the shrine. You're keeping it contested. Oh, and Gazlo goes down. Altars dropped. Turrets dropped. Phoenix Rising did drop their turret, however, it didn't help. Well, at least not with securing a kill. And if this is the final game, please stay tuned. I'll be doing a winner's interview with Caffeinated Knights. But as I was saying, I'm hoping PRZ does it just so we can get a third match out of it. That's not caster bias though. That's casting bias. Okay, so the first trig lock is taken. It looks like it's going to head bottom. There's about a level advantage in the direction of Caffeinated Knights. So they're going out trying to take care of this fountain. So 10s are online. Let's call them as we see them. So, it looks like they're just going to finish off with that Triglov. But we do have Blessed Shield for Joanna, Wrath of the Berserker, which is popped. Get up here. Oh, Triglov trying to come in. 8 seconds left on it. Oh, stun onto Divine Storm onto Sylvanas. She goes down.
That is the extent of the protective power. Impressive.
And they're focusing on to Legacy. Alright, so that is the Divine Storm for Uther, for Caffeinated. They are now at 11, about a quarter of a level for Phoenix Rising. Their advantage is Diablo is now fully stocked for about a second. He'll come back quick though. 4-0 are the kills. Caffeinated Knights are just coming out to play tonight. Wow. Tens are online for Phoenix Rising. So it looks like we have Odin, Apocalypse, Grab Bomb, Stay a While, and Mind Control. Oh, Wailing Arrow, my bad. I should have known that. I mean, I have right now the advantage is sitting on the side of Caffeinated. It's their game to lose. I hate to say it early. And luckily, all the structures are still up. So I mean, and PRZ is an after 10 level team. So with their 10s online, they can set up some pretty good things. Storm turning off the tower, trying to get some damage down. Now they just back away. Airplane camp top, however. Quick rotation to get it. Tyke is going to stay down and annoy Sonya a little bit. Oh, stun onto Legacy. Divine Storm goes out. Ball Lightning goes out. Oh, it's beautiful. Stasis. Decker goes down. They get the tower and gets a kill onto Uther. They get Sylvanas. Oh, big seismic slam. And Caffeinated Knights just bullying their way through with that Sonya play. Trading 2 for 1, so they have 13s as this objective comes forward. However, everybody is up for PRZ, so they can clear, and they should have 13 in time to help the
Control the terminal and bring
work or attack this protector if they so choose. 13's level out. Alright. So they're clearing out mid. Channeling is happening. Sonya's bottom. There's a 5-man. They know Sonya's a little late to the party. They're going to try for the healing beacon. Here we go. The grab bomb goes out. Stay Wild goes out. Divine Storm goes out. Gazel goes down. Diablo goes down. I mean, massive damage done to Caffeinated, but they were 2 turrets advantage, gave them the sustain to take out the Dibs and Gazlo. And now they're going back to channel and just pushing with their advantage. This is really well played by Caffeinated Knights so far. Sylvanas is going to grab their camp just to have it going against them. Mid fort does go down, so now it's top and mid fort down. on the side of PRZ. Caffeinated Knights are just so in control at the moment. Looks like Joanna's going to bring the Protector to the bottom lane after she takes care of the airplane camp.
Blue team has taken control of Protector.
Here we are. Or are they going to set up for mid? And now Uther and Joanna are in. Definitely two people who are really strong in the Protector. They clear that wall down, and they could possibly get key. They are pushing for it. Well, they are working really hard on this keep. It's going to be close. And they're going to get the keep, that's a given, but...
Red team destroyed the fort.
17 is online for Caffeinated Knights. 15 just comes online now for Phoenix Rising.
Hero slain.
Gazlo gets ganked in the bottom. I don't even think there's a body to see. Nope. So this bottom fort is going to be taken down. So all the first line structures and a keep is nerfed down for Phoenix Rising Zircon.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
They push some minions out. And they are going for the 5 stack right at the bottom, trying to do some work onto here. Yeah, Seismic Slam is just doing so much damage. So they do get the wall. The keep is still up, but they do get the wall. Where are they off to now? So they're just going to keep the lane pressed out in mid as they go top to finish clearing out there. So they have shown, they know they've been shown, but they do have that big stay a while. Grab bomb goes out. They do manage to steal away the healing beacon though. So that's a good victory for them and get Uther killed. So that's really good. Really nicely played, and they're going to take their advantage and just take the turret camp. Meanwhile, Caffeinated Knights knows they're taking this, so they're going to take their airplane camp and say, we're going to have 6 airplanes coming at you.
Blue team's fort is under attack.
Galzo's going back to clear core. Just look how they're moving. They're just rotating like, even as a 4-man. It's just, you know, they know they have the advantage. They have 2 levels. And they know that Phoenix Rising has to deal with this airplane pressure. Which they do relatively quickly. Now I guess the question is, with all 5 up, can they get the experience to get to 20? I mean, half a level, 10 seconds. They will be close. They will be very close. Zircon looking for the fight.
Terminal activated. Taken.
And Caffeinated are like, nope, we're just going to run away. Channel has been started. They know they're on a timer now. Phoenix Rising does. So they have to do something. '20s are online. So they're aware of what's coming. They're just trying to stall out as much as they can. All heroics are up on both teams. And they are just looking for a pick. Takes a while and Listen goes out. Into a grab bomb. Into an Odin. Nice stasis. No, Ariel stasis have been phenomenal. Gazel looks like he's gonna fall. big Divine Storm, though. Uther goes down. Sylvanas goes down. They're not done chasing yet, though. Oh, they did get Tychus out of that. Mirai trying to keep Legacy alive. Gets a bit of a stall.
Hero slain.
They do get the Diablo, but he had Soul, so he'll be back. It looks like they are pushing to the core. 5-man, 3-man down. Still chasing Mirari. And this looks like it's going to be GG's. GG's are being called. 13-3 in kills. Well played by the Caffeinated Knights. My gosh, that was impressive. Just a team who came out to rock and roll. Alright, let us take us to the game summary. Bring this up. You can look at the numbers. It's quickly gonna update this. So yeah, looking at the numbers, 13-3 were the kills. I mean, way too many zeros. Their only death for Caffeinated was the Uther. I mean, but I think in this, for both these games, I think I have to give my MVP for Phoenix Rising, Zircon, over, just one sec, over to Mirari, and I have to give, I'm going to give Ariel the MVP for Caffeinated Knights. Those are my picks. But with me, I'm joined by a gentleman, so let me just quickly bring up my map. Yep.
It's fine. Gotcha. Anyways, my apologies. I was a little bit distracted there.
You're totally fine. Well, at least you're distracted now and not during the game.
Fair enough, yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
Okay, so how's the team feeling?
I think the one word that I could describe is that is dopamine.
Yes. So, how did you guys practice coming into this match? I mean, like, in both of those games, once you got the lead, you didn't give it up. Like, the kills were far superior in your favor. I mean, like, did you guys change anything to come into this match? Because this domination is going to move you ahead like a couple of spots, I believe, in the standings.
Yeah. I think a lot of it has just been us getting stomped by teams in a lot of divisions. So don't get me wrong, some of these teams were actively, in a lower division than us. Like, I think we went 5-0 against this one Div B team that kicked our ass with a Maev burst comp.
Okay.
So that isn't to say that this wasn't a competitive match, but the long and short of it is that we've had some roster shuffling recently. So a lot of what we've been doing is just getting acquainted with new players and working on team synergy.
Okay. And, well, seems to be working.
A lot of that is everybody learning what everyone else's priorities are, how we like to play the game. And once we get that settled, I think we're going to be a much better team than we are now.
Awesome. By the looks of it, or from what I've seen, I mean, I have to agree with you. The way you guys played tonight, I mean, it was total domination on your side. So, total congrats. I mean, you guys seem to be targeting Mirari with the healer bands. So, was that targeted, or?
Oh, yeah. So much of that was due to the research Harb and Ark were putting in to our opponents. We realized that they loved sort of mage blow-up comps pretty early on from the draft. And we just aimed to not let them have that, and then go from there with building comps.
Right. Were you at all surprised, or were you not even worried about when you saw like the Chromie and the Hanzo in game 1, right? Because I think on paper, either one of them is really strong. I just don't know how the two of them like gel together so much,
Well, they're both great poke heroes.
Right.
So part of me was very happy that I had ripped Diablo as early as I had. And the hard part for them is that all of that poke is spell damage. So there were a few times where I had no rights to live as long as I did. But
Oh, yeah.
the actual spell shield kept me in the fight for unreal amounts of time. And beyond that, I forget what the enemy tank was in game 1. ETC? Is that
ETC,
right?
yes, it was. Yes, ETC.
So the effectiveness of their engage boiled down to Mosh. Follow up with either a Stukov root combination, which we didn't have an answer for, and Dragon Arrow, which we didn't have an answer for as well. But the Mosh pit itself, with the exception of the 4-man Mosh.
Yes, you got to give that one credit.
With the exception of that, however that happened, we had Disintegrate, so we had a button that we could always press to take it out of the field and
Yes,
control
you
it.
did. Yeah, you guys controlled it really beautifully. Other than that
And
one.
Between the Johanna and not the Johanna, the Sonya and the Diablo, our ability to go hard onto those 2 backline DPS was really good. And that's the other problem with, I think, the offlaner. They have Leoric, which is really great in dealing with head-to-head combinations where he can leave his body behind and reduce the damage of teams. When we have Shadow Charge, Leap, all those abilities that allow you to go a huge distance, there's a very real chance that he's never going to get a chance to hit both our backline DPS and our dive-centric frontline and flanker.
Right.
So we certainly have the edge with the Sonya Leap.
Oh, once when Tens came online, it's like you guys just put it into full throttle, and you didn't let up. Like, you didn't give up any point of control at any time. Like, you guys just seem to steamroll them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what your team can bring into the future. Because if this is an example, I was glad I was here to witness it. You know, I think you guys are going to go far in standings.
I think there have definitely been some slip-ups on my part as well.
We don't need to talk about them.
Series,
unless you want to.
Against Team Happy Cloud, if I'm remembering everything correctly. Our previous series was the exact opposite, where they stumped us. And I think, between them, Gilly Sharks, and one other team I'm drawing blank on, there are a lot of really competitive teams that it's going to take a lot of work for us to reach their level of parity.
I think you guys can get there. You put on a good example tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think if we repeat and refine what we did today, I think we can definitely contend with them.
That's awesome. Okay, do you want to talk Volskaya at all? Or do you just want to go to shutouts and go enjoy with your team? It's up to you.
Volskaya was very interesting because there was one major disagreement between myself and the rest of the team, and ultimately the rest of the team won out.
Right. What was that, if I can ask?
They wanted to continue with the banning out of Diana to cut their pre-existing strategy down.
Right.
But I was kind of scared of Sylvanas with the enhanced turrets and the potential that had to completely wreck the sort of double healer comp we wanted.
Right.
Ultimately, I think the fact that they didn't have Anna's grenade to nullify healing completely.
Yeah, definitely give you an advantage.
Nice, but they ended up doing the same thing with Decker.
Right.
And beyond that, I think it really just came down to the fact that we had more to than they did, and we had more capacity to tolerate pain. And once we started macroing them through some lane swapping, and the fact that we had stronger wave clear thanks to Johanna.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
It just simply became harder and harder for them to keep up in terms of soak, which is quite unusual. I think running Ariel in a double support comp for that extra wave clear, for that matter.
Right. Yeah.
It's definitely something we're going to consider doing again.
Oh, it worked out really well. I was surprised when I saw the Ariel, so it made me think, okay, they're probably bringing another healer. But you guys had banned the Stukov, so I was thinking maybe a Nuther.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think that's all that I have left on my brain.
Okay.
On
Well.
that one.
Okay. Well, then what I'll do is I'll let you go enjoy with your team, and I'll close off the stream. So if you have any shout-outs you'd like to do, you're welcome to do them now.
I mean, shout out to Lupus from Wild Hearts. His replay reviews have been excellent. Shoutouts to our 2 subs, Dr. Hawk and Static Echoes, both of whom were potentially available today if we needed them. And I had another one, but I've forgot it. I'll probably just post it in general chat eventually.
Okay.
Anyways,
All right.
Wait.
Oh,
It should have been really obvious because I was talking to the person who I wanted to give a shout out to you for actually casting the match.
my
So
pleasure.
that we'll have a record to look at in a few weeks.
Yeah, actually, it'll be posted to my. It'll be on my Twitch right away, and it'll be on my YouTube by tomorrow.
Fantastic. Anyways, I hope you have a good night.
You go enjoy with your team. Thanks for the presentation of me being finally able to see you guys in action. And I have to say, I was impressed. So good luck in the future. I hope I get to catch you again.
Bye.
Take care, my friend. See you later. All right, everybody. So with that, yeah, let's call it a close. So both maps won by the away team, Caffeinated Knights, taking the 3 points in the domination. So really well played by them. Really strong drafting, team composition. All in all, great game. I want to thank all of you for staying tuned and watching the match with me and allowing me to share it with you. So thank you very much, and I hope everybody has a great night. I'm going to put some going out music on, and I will see you guys all tomorrow night or in the Nexus. Take care.